Alternative energy sources for the savvy homeowner. Not too long ago, things that were once considered unconventional power options are now being examined in detail by many as ways to lessen the expense of today's energy. Several types of alternative energy resources, such as wood stoves and fireplace inserts, were considered more of a decorative item, are now becoming a staple in many homes and businesses. The kind of alternative fuel that you can use to a great extent depends on where you live. Different parts of the country have different climate zones. This will be the chief aspect of what types of alternative energy makes the most sense for your area. In addition to decreasing your overall energy costs, there are also tax advantages for heating and cooling with greener energy efficient methods. On the average, the energy credit that's offered for residential consumers equals roughly 30% of the cost of the upgrade. Some of the best ways to reduce your heating expenses with more energy efficient systems will consist of things such as solar, geothermal, electric heat, and installing a solar or heat pump water heater. Geothermal heat pumps and wind turbines, as well as fuel cells, will also qualify for the homeowner tax credit. As a rule of thumb, the price tag for the labor is normally included into the total price of the new heating and cooling system when calculating a home energy credit. An additional thing to keep in mind is that there is presently no limit on the amount of credit that's offered, with the exception of the fuel cell. Depending again on your local climate region, adding a heat pump is an outstanding way to decrease your overall reliance on heating oil or natural gas or propane. A heat pump is essentially an air conditioner that allows the turbine to reverse its turn and change from heating the air to cooling the air through the same unit. The heat pump itself operates by electricity and will require a supplementary backup heating source such as electric, oil, or gas for the situations where the outside air gets too cold for the heat pump to create a warm airflow for the home. An added benefit of using a heat pump to heat your home is that the heat that it produces is different from other heating system devices that most of us are used to. These units distribute a warm but not unbearable heat that produces a very comfortable environment. Lacking the need for an additional fuel source except for extreme conditions, a heat pump will become a very smart way to heat and cool your home. Since the heat pump is one unit that produces both heating and air conditioning, there will be no need to maintain two single units. You can pick up the latest free info on energy efficient products and green energy tips at these sites listed below.